You're a terrible actor, Foxy.
Do you smell something? Is that Freon?
Shh. I'm going to crack open this trapdoor and see if something's on the other side. I highly doubt it, though. There's probably just more sewer.
I recreated this shot for Fantastic Mr. Fox Re-Animated. The original shot was done with the unparalleled talents of original animator Chuck Duke and DP Tristan Oliver. And recreating this shot in stop motion was not an easy task. It basically started off as a big old math problem. How big do I have to make this sewer set? So just like every other stop motion project, I started with the puppets. The design of the whole thing was inspired by Quentin Blake, who illustrated all of the books that I had growing up. Extremely iconic, watercolor, squiggly lines. I thought that taking that style and putting it into cutout puppets would just be so much fun. So I made the puppets out of white canvas paper. I painted each of the pieces, let them dry, and then I outlined each of the pieces with a black marker, and to get the squiggly effect, I used my left hand, my non-dominant hand. I used threaded joints to assemble the puppets. I also leave the heads unjointed so they can kind of float around wherever they want to go. So once the puppets were done, I ran all my calculations, figured out how large to make the sewer set, and I approached it very similarly to the puppets. Painted with watercolor, outlined with my left hand. I glued the two pieces together, and you can totally see the seam where the two pieces of paper are glued together, and I love that. The manhole cover is just painted foam core, and I had just enough leftover plastic to mold 14 little rungs, little ladder rungs. They're just made out of smooth-on plastic. I took little pieces of clay and just kind of dirtied them up a little bit. Next, it was time to move into Shadow Machine to use their down shooter, and I'm so glad I did this because their setup is beautiful. And thankfully, Jason was there at the same time. Jason was there doing part-time lighting work for... He took some minutes, came over, and said, "Can I show you some stuff?" He set me up with something so cool, I just have to geek out about it a little bit. Basically, you got 2 exposures per frame. You got 1 exposure with lighting on the puppet, and you got 1 exposure with lighting just on the blue screen. What you have is essentially top-notch keying and masking done in camera. Super sharp outlines on your subject, no spill, the dust on the glass is gone, and you don't really have to mask anything. It's genius. It's beautiful. I'm never going back. Thank you, Jason. You are my hero. Other fun things I got to do with the down shooter, I used a Walgreens picture frame to move the puppets up the ladder, as I couldn't really get that in camera. And when Foxy gets here, I basically had a Cucaloris made out of a manila folder and just had it on the table. Animation was done in a week. I brought everything home, put it all in DaVinci, did some lighting in 3D space, and boom, the shot was done. So check out Fantastic Mr. Fox Re-Animated. I'll leave a link in the description, and check out the work of all of these people. All these people are super talented, super nice. It's like the future of the industry right there. Just go check these people out. Thank you, Cat Glass, for organizing everything. Such a fun project. I am gonna go to bed now.